Good morning, guys! I feel like you've seen this orange shirt and this blue shirt probably 50,000 times on me. I just alternate between the two. And this is a shirt that I got from high school. And we are going to Carlsbad Caverns and White Sands National Park. You remember this from last year. We are planning to get a real sled this time. Not the one that doesn't work, but the circle one. Come along. So we are in the car. It's 2 hours past what Daddy Joe anticipated we are leaving at. It's 10 o'clock, but we're heading there right now. It's a 7-hour drive, so. We're gonna go check out Daddy Joe and Baby Joe in the swimming pool, so come along. Hi! He's coming. Oh, lips. Oh, lips.
अरे आजा ना आजा 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 फिर मैं जाऊँ ओके देन उधर आजा 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 ओके देन बाय बाय मैं जा रहा हूँ बाय
Bye. Are you done? She's done, Daddy Joe. Good morning, guys. Today is Friday. Same outfit I always wear when I go traveling. My Nike leggings, my Sorel boots, and my dry fit.
The restaurant right here is called Cactus Cafe.
We are at Carlsbad Caverns, and our national park pass did work, so that was very good. And they have solar panels.
I want to go to all the national parks.
Okay. White nose syndrome. Use up the energy stores and starve. Wow, powdery white fungus.
I love this little choti right here.
Oh, it's my favorite one. The backs have migrated, and so we won't be able to see them. This is a 2.5 mile hike down there, or you can take the elevator. We are hiking.
We decided to hike.
It is an amphitheater. This is the entrance. Oh my gosh, it's like a pit. You could fall. It is so, can you see? Oh my gosh. We're going down the cave. I'm like afraid to walk by the edge because it's like a vertical drop. This reminds me of Old Man's Cave in Put-in Bay. And by the way, you're supposed to put on masks because there's not as much airflow. So we're supposed to talk in very low voices, not startling the nature aspect of it.
So walking the Carlsbad Caverns, it is massively huge without an iota of doubt. Quiz and a puzzle. Does anybody know of a good cavern? English में कहें तो हिंदी में बोले तो गुफा in India. The first would be, I would say, Shiv Khori. That's probably much more easily accessible. It is right close to Vaishno Devi up in the state of Jammu Kashmir and highly recommended. Shiv Ji ki gufa hai. The next one, which probably I would say is by far unbeatable experience in my life of the best cave ever possible. Any guesses? Any thoughts? Please put us in the comments.
Old Man's Cave.
Now, it's in the northern state of India, Uttaranchal, near the state of Pithoragarh. And it is called as, you made me forget the name, Mamajio.
Oh, no.
Anyway, guys, the name, I know the name will come to me shortly. But these are nice formations over here. Okay, the name is back, yes. And it is called as Patal Bhuvaneshwar. Has anybody ever heard of Patal Bhuvaneshwar? If not, please check it out. It is absolutely stunning, amazing, filled with water, filled with stories, and I cannot tell how good of an experience it was. In the beginning,
This is the sponge work pattern that is formed by sulfuric acid. So it's like Swiss cheese.
it does look like Swiss cheese and I might just want to eat it. The Swiss cheese pattern in front of you is called sponge work or boneyard. It is common in caves formed by sulfuric acid and caves formed along the coasts.
Okay, now we are entering the big room. This is the long trail portion. Look at all this light. By the way, you guys, in actuality, it's not as bright as the camera shows it to be. It's actually much dimmer. So. Water is not spring water, but rather it's the natural drainage from above the ground. I wonder how deep this goes. The whale's mouth. Wow.
I think irrespective of the temperature outside.
It's Moby Dick. Ishmael, where are you? Okay, so we are in the belly of Carlsbad Caverns, and you can see these like tall pillars. Even though it's supposed to be colder down here, I feel very hot after this hike. And Daddy Joe is just pure sweating. It keeps going down and down and down. We've got people sitting here for a rest. This is the lion's tail. It looks like daikon above the...
It does look like a daikon.
Doesn't it? So the ones at the bottom are called stalagmites. The ones at the top are called stalactites. This one met. Boyfriend and girlfriend are now married.
No, they're arguing.
Now they're arguing. There's a breakup ready to happen.
Cool, wow.
Look in the middle of that. That one totally broke off. Great.
Hey guys, so we are now at the Temple of Sun here in New Mexico.
Oh, those look like little figurines actually. Like,
yes. And I have a question for all of our viewers. Where is the Temple of Sun located in India? I'll give you an answer shortly later. See you guys.
this is the bottomless pit. I don't know if you can really see it. This is the biggest stalagmite.
In this cavern, growing, active.
Still growing. Oh, hello. She smiles. Oh, she's shy.
Oh, there's a hole in the rock.
It's Russia's national cave.
Soda straws and small columns. This is Doll's Theater. Ooh. It's a Chinese theater. Look at the columns, the stalactites and the stalagmites.
It doesn't look like the Grumman's Chinese theater.
Oh, wow. It's a Chinese theater. I don't know where it's Chinese in this, but it is a Chinese theater.
All right, we are done with the cave and we are going upstairs through elevator method. So I am at the visitor center and I'm now in the gift shop and they sell a lot of bat and kid hard helmets. This is one of them and I think they're $22. Lanterns, dream catchers, boards, 20 digital pictures of bats. In the gift shop, heading to the restaurant for food.
Cactus candy. What is that?
And this is the cafeteria. Oh my gosh! Hello! Oh, hello! Carlsbad Caverns, and this was my first time here, and I would like to say that this was a pretty amazing experience, that underneath the world, there's another world going on, and I can see them like making cities out of this. Like, if your village wanted to stay safe from like fighting people, what you can do is just build down where people don't know where you are. Of course, during the regular day, you would be up here, but if you know there was going to be an invasion, you would just go down here. So I think it's like another world down there. It's very unique, and I don't know, it's just really darn cool. I would give this experience, I would give it a 7.85. The reason I wouldn't give it full experience is because I feel like with Baby Lucio, it is definitely harder to hold her, and so it's definitely not as family friendly for young children. What are your thoughts, Daddy Joe?
To add to Mama Jo's point about saving yourself from the attacks, another point is inside the caves, the temperature stays the same throughout the year at around 50 degrees, which is a protection from the environment also. Number one. Number two, I was thinking in my brain, am I gonna give this experience how many points? And I was thinking about 7 as well actually. In my experience, one thing differently what they might have been able to do was different colored lights. So I've visited some caverns in New York State. They have some hawk caverns, secret caverns, and they use red lights, green lights to give an amazing feeling as well. Maybe a little artificial, but sure. But I have seen Patal Bhuvaneshwar in Pithoragarh is completely matched this. It's amazing. This is beautiful, highly recommended, must watch. But I would say maybe try to come here in the summer when you can watch the bats. The bats migrate from here, I think somewhere in September, October, and they don't come back till April. So that might be a good time to watch the bats too. You cannot bring your pram, you cannot bring your stroller. So we had to hold the bujio, which I never mind anyway, but it does add more work.
We are currently at the restaurant and I got a burrito and Daddy Joe got a quesadilla. So here's the burrito and quesadillas. We just finished Carlsbad Caverns. It was a pretty good experience. Now we are heading to White Sands. This is where we were last year for Thanksgiving. Excited to actually get a sled that goes down the hill this time. Last time we got the long slide, did not work. You need to get a circle sled.
Driving across the White Sands National Park, upgraded to a national park status in 2019.
By the way, this is all gypsum, and gypsum in your lifetime you will eat about 28 pounds of it. It is found in cheese, it is found in medicines, it is found in beer. It is a very omnipresent substance, and they were thinking of just industrializing this region and turning it into a commercial resource to tap into. However, there's the Alamogordo guy who decided he wanted to turn it into a national landmark. And as a result, this is why we have White Sands National Park. Heading over to the visitor center. These are the animals that you can find here. Some bugs. Totally looks like a beach over here, but on the other side there is no water, and we got the appropriate sleds this time. We got the circle one, and this was provided by the Holiday Inn Express that we stayed at earlier today. It's a rental, so we have to return it back to them, but I just came down the hill. It is mighty fast, and I don't know if Babel Jill can handle it. You can only do the circle sleds, you can't do the long one, and I don't know if she'll fit in it. Was playing in the sand. Mommy's providing some shade.
We are disciplining Babu Joe's speech.
So this is the Luminarias. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but inside each of these are candles. Real candles, actually. I think this is the central location. You see a lot of lanterns.